Once upon a time, turkeys were revered as gods. Even though the turkey is today America's favorite Thanksgiving dish, the Mayans revered these large birds in 300 BC and regarded them as conduits of the gods. As a result, they domesticated them and used them in sacred rituals. They were status and power emblems that may be seen across Maya iconography and archaeology.
Art medals were once given out in the Olympics. The Olympic Games featured fine arts contests from 1912 until 1948. Literature, architecture, sculpture, painting, and music all received awards. Of course, the artwork had to have an Olympic theme. The inclusion of the arts was deemed vital by Pierre de Frette, the man who created the modern Olympics, because the ancient Greeks used to host art festivals concurrently with the Games. 151 medals were presented before the art competitions were subsequently eliminated. During Prohibition, the government poisoned alcohol. Alcohol was essentially poisoned by the American government during Prohibition. Law enforcement authorities became angry when individuals continued to consume alcohol despite it being illegal, so they decided to attempt a different deterrent: death. Industrial alcohols made in the U.S. that were frequently stolen by bootleggers were poisoned on their orders. It is believed that at least 10,000 individuals died because of the federal poisoning operation by the time Prohibition ended in 1933. Owners of the Titanic never declared it to be unsinkable. Contrary to what the famous 1997 movie by James Cameron may have you think, the owners never declared that it couldn't sink. Before its maiden voyage, the population were unlikely to have conceived of the Titanic as a unique, unsinkable ship, according to historian Richard Howells. There were almost 600 attempts to assassinate Fidel Castro, yes, 600. Many different foes, including political rivals, criminals, and even the United States, plotted to murder the Cuban dictator. The strategies ranged from an exploding cigar to a poisoned diving suit. Cleopatra was not Egyptian. Despite popular belief, the last Egyptian queen was not born there. According to what historians know, Cleopatra VII, as she is officially known, was Greek. She was a descendant of Alexander the Great's Macedonian general Ptolemy. Nixon was a fantastic musician. The only president to resign from office, the 37th President of the United States, was also a very accomplished pianist. He was a multi-instrumentalist who could play the violin, saxophone, clarinet, accordion, and piano.